Hey guys, today I have a collective haul for you. I went over to Talize to finally drop off some more decluttered stuff after waiting for weeks for the weather to clear. And of course I had to go in and shop as well. And I didn't pick up too much there, so I decided to walk down to the nearby Value Village and check it out. And I popped into the two Dollaramas that are right there, literally across the street from each other. Like, I wasn't kidding when I said there's 22 of them in Mississauga. So starting with Talize, I only ended up finding two things. This Robin Williams Live on Broadway DVD for $3.99, which I thought was a steal because when I've looked for this one on Amazon, it only comes up as an import for $84. So $4 was a pretty good deal. And then I got this Easter egg decorating kit for $1.99. Now I did not get this to decorate Easter eggs, and I'll show you why in a minute, but I realized something when I was looking the box over. You see that where it says distributed by Target Canada? Target hasn't been in Canada since what, 2015? And the copyright date is 2014, so that's an old Easter egg kit. But anyways, I bought this not because it's an Easter egg kit, but because it's essentially a mini embellishment kit. These are the contents of the box, and while they don't match up to the back of the box entirely, it does seem like the whole kit is here. These are the 25 adhesive rhinestones. These are the 6 tissue paper flower add-ons, 6 dye tablets, 2 dipsticks. It says 4 craft paper, I assume that's these labels here. 2 die cut paper wraps, this one here. I opened them up, or I opened this one up. It's essentially just a roll of border stickers, but that's okay. So there's that style there, and that style there. And there is what they're calling a black paint marker. It just looks like a regular marker to me, but okay. Here's a roll of washi tape and a masking sticker sheet. So I thought that was a pretty good deal for $2. I'm not sure what I'll do with the dye tablets. Does anyone know if they would work for dyeing paper like book pages or whatever? Because I might use them for that if they would work and not like dye the bowl or whatever that I would use to use them. Let me know in the comments if you have any idea if that would work. So then I hit up one of the Dollaramas on my way to Value Village and the other on my way back, but I'll just show you everything I got all at once. I picked up another pack of these small resealable storage bags for $1.25. I got a garment bag for $1. I grabbed another bag of goldfish crackers for $2. I got the Baby Lips Vanilla Cupcake Chapstick for $2. I know I probably should have looked for this at Dollar Tree, but to be honest I wasn't looking for it at all. They had a random end cap full of those Holiday Spice limited edition flavors, and I remembered Crafty Share Cupcake, I think it was, hauling those ones, and I remembered that there was one flavor I wanted to try, and I assumed it was this one, so I picked up 2 rolls of the marble shelf liner for $1.25 each. I want to use these to recover one or both of these foam boards that I used for filming, mostly because they're getting really beat up and dirty, but also because I'm getting a little bored of the plain white background. So I'm going to try covering one, and as long as it doesn't mess with how light reflects into the camera or whatever, I'll cover the other one too. And finally, I managed to find 3 more of the DCWV DIY Project Stack pads, which blew my mind because I was pretty sure I'd missed out on the ones I don't have yet. But I managed to find both the Craft banner pad and the Cork banner pad for $3 each, as well as the envelope paper pad for $4. Or I guess this is the old version of it. I think there's a new version as well. It's cute either way, and I'm excited to make all the envelopes up and then add them to my stash. I will do a flip through of all 3 of these paper pads at the end of the video in case you've already seen them a million times and want to skip them. So then I went over to Value Village and ended up purchasing the same theme of items that I bought at Talize, DVDs, crafty stuff. So first off, I got the first 3 seasons of The Simpsons on DVD for $5.99 each. I grabbed these in part because every time I've ever looked at these in like a regular store, they were all pretty overpriced, like $30 to $40 a pop at least. But then before filming this, I looked them up on Amazon and it looks like they were reissued in 2012 and they now only cost about $10 each. But they were still cheaper this way, so yeah. Plus, how often do you find the first season of anything in a thrift store, much less the first 3 consecutive seasons? Whenever I find box sets of TV shows that I've considered getting on DVD, it's always like the 4th season or the 7th season or something, and I'm just looking to start with season 1. So yeah, anyways, I got these. And then finally we have this, which was my find of the day. This is a plastic folder filled with 12x12 scrapbook paper, and it was $2.99. And there's a bunch of loose papers on top, which I will flip through after. But I was looking through this before I bought it, and underneath the loose papers was this Canyon Company Red Hat Society paper kit, which includes 6 12x12 papers and 3 different sticker sheets, and the matching 12x12 paper pad. Granted, there's only 6 designs in here, 4 sheets of each, but still. And I mean, I'm not into the Red Hat Society stuff, but most of this can be used in other ways with no problem, so that is very exciting. So I will flip through these goodies in just a minute after I wrap up this video. I'll do the thrift store stuff first, so that, again, if you've already seen all the DCWV stuff, you can click away after. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click that little bell in the corner so that you can be notified as to when I next upload a video, and I will see you guys tomorrow.